y'all ready to talk about this? And I'm telling you right now, if you have sensitive feelings, okay, then you might want to just keep scrolling, because I'm just going to be honest with you about how I feel. So I was minding my own business, which I am an expert at doing. And I came across a video on YouTube this morning, on TikTok this morning, about a young lady who was upset, a young Muslim woman who was upset about Beyonce's Renaissance film having a premiere date in Israel. And basically saying that we're going to make excuses for this film, we're going to promote the film, and we're going to make excuses for Beyonce being Beyonce and not hold her feet to the fire. Now, let me preface what I'm about to say by saying this. I'm too happy for all this misery, right? This misery train that you guys want me to buy a ticket for, I'm just not here for it. I'm not going to be miserable as a black person. I'm not going to be miserable as a trans person. I'm not here for it, okay? And my heart goes out to everyone in Palestine. My heart goes out to everyone in Israel, because there are really no winners when it comes to war. But as an LGBTQIAP+ person, I definitely take a different position when it comes to these wars in Palestine and Israel, right? And let me explain to you why. If oppression is wrong, oppression is wrong. And people will make excuses for oppression when they think that it benefits them, right? There's a cognitive dissonance that happens around oppression based on the context of the oppression. So I would think that people who are in Palestine, who are in the midst of a war, hearing bombs drop and, whistle above their heads and the earth shake underneath their feet, I would think that they would have a moment of clarity or awareness, right, around LGBTQIAP+ issues, and think to themselves, damn, I don't feel safe. I'm fighting for my life. No one understands and I'm just simply trying to exist. And these people want to erase my existence. One would think that would make them have a greater sense of empathy to say, maybe I should treat LGBTQIAP+ people differently. At the very least, maybe I should just mind my own business. Maybe I should just mind my own soul and let the God that I believe in do his job. Because while I may disagree with these particular people and who they are, because I don't like that word lifestyle, why I may believe with them and their fundamentals, it's not my job. It's not my right to take away someone's right to exist and someone's right to happiness. Let me take my hands off of these people and allow them to be who they are. But they can't do that. The same people who are in the midst of this war and talking about a genocide, let's say the war stopped today, they would be hating on LGBTQIAP+ people tomorrow. Wouldn't miss a beat. Now, I'm supposed to be empathetic to that. I'm going to say this. I feel sorry for no one but the children. I feel sorry for no one but the animals. I feel sorry for no one but the children, because children are innocent and they know better. They don't know any better, excuse me. That's who my heart and my compassion goes to. So don't come on here telling me that I should be upset about Beyonce, because I'm not. Dave Chappelle had a concert a few weeks ago and he offended Jewish people. They got up and walked out of the concert, right? But I'm sure when they went in, they were gleeful, they were happy, they were jovial, they were excited, because they were going to hear some anti-LGBTQIAP+ rhetoric being spilled by Dave Chappelle. Let's go laugh at the trannies. Let's go hear Dave make fun of the trannies. And they went in there and heard that. They went in there anticipating hearing that. I don't know what he said. He probably did. I don't know if he did or didn't. But anyway, they bought a ticket for that and got something else. And now you're upset. And now you want us to boycott Dave Chappelle. Ain't. Because if him being offensive was problematic for you, and you show no compassion to trans people or LGBTQIAP+ people, why should I be upset because he offended you and your religion? Why? Girl, I'm not. Girl, laugh it off, shake it off, sis. But I can tell you one thing. I'm not going to be upset about Beyonce premiering a concert. And the hypocrisy of it all, right? The cherry picking about who we want to boycott. How are you boycotting Beyonce? Making a whole video on TikTok about boycotting Beyonce as if TikTok is not available in Israel. As if YouTube is not available in Israel. As if the iPhone that you're recording the video on is not available in Israel. So if you're going to boycott, sis, commit. Okay? Boycott. All you people on the internet are so miserable about everything. You know, I'm not voting for Joe Biden. Girl, who cares? You weren't going to vote anyway. Let's keep it above. You weren't going to vote anyway. Most of the people talking about who they're not going to vote for probably weren't going to vote anyway. And low-key, I love hearing you say that you're not going to vote, because whether you know it or not, what you do is you generate this groundswell around people who feel like, okay, well, since you're not going to vote, then we really need to get out there and vote. And all you're doing is helping to create momentum for Joe. So continue doing the work to promote this whole I'm not voting for Joe thing, because we all know, those of us who, you know, are actual voters, girl, we know you weren't going to vote anyway. You sat out the last 20 elections, sis. So go ahead and don't vote for Joe. But don't expect for me to be miserable and not do my research and understand why I should vote for Joe. Do your research. You guys are out here talking about Donald Trump gave us checks. He didn't give you He didn't give you And if you're stupid enough to buy into this propaganda, then, you know, who am I to ruin your party, okay? Have a good time, sis. So at the end of the day, I just want to say this. I'm not boycotting Beyonce. I'm going to boycott the things that mean something to me. And I don't think a Beyonce film over in Israel is they're going to stop bombing Israel because I didn't see a Beyonce concert. And if you don't want to see one, then you go ahead and you do that. But don't come over here, sis, trying to ruin my good time, honey. I am signed up. I am ready to see Renaissance. And I will be there on the day that it happens, waiting with bated breath to see Beyonce.